Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the studio, for the first time, believe it or not, on Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Yes, first of many times.
First of many times, our new friend.
Hello,
here he
Chris.
is.
Welcome to the show.
Chris the Bagel Guy. Chris the Bagel Guy is here. Christopher Morgan. Chris the Bagel Guy, welcome, man. How are you? Sit down.
This is amazing. I met, like, years ago, I used to be a freelance court reporter. I met the guy from Goodfellas with the Maury's wigs at a deposition.
Oh.
And he goes, at the end of the deposition, he goes, we're going to make a Goodfellas too. He goes, do the scene with Nicky, how am I funny? When I did it, he goes to the lawyer and he goes, he's good. And that was in 06.
Right.
I have a gazillion friends.
Romeo,
I mean,
where's Romeo? Did you bring him?
I tried reaching him. But Romeo, where are they, Romeo?
We enjoyed your video of Romeo making you laugh with the Ernie doll. You really?
Oh no, that's Jose.
Oh, that's Jose.
Different guy.
You saw that?
Oh, we watched it. Kidding me? I watched it while I was driving.
That's one of my many normal friends that I fish with.
I see.
He's hilarious.
I
He's
see.
hilarious.
No, but you don't consider.
I'm looking for.
He said he's looking for.
I'm looking for pussy.
Oh, you can say it on.
You
this.
can curse
I
on
forgot.
Satellite, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Looking for
Yeah.
pussy. Yeah.
You see Ricky? Any fish out there? You laughing at, motherfucker? I want to make soup.
I'm Chucky. I like to fuck you.
No. He goes, I'm Chucky. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a
Fucking guy.
You consider yourself having a legal degree in the ladies.
At first,
So to speak.
At first, I didn't even have a certificate. Now, I have a doctorate degree. My favorite is tan skin with like black hair, and if they have like a pink bikini with black polka dots, if it's over.
You're like a rational, nice dude.
Of course I am. I'm college educated. Why the fuck wouldn't I?
Yeah,
be?
but the
You know.
minute.
By the way, right there, that's very funny. You seem like a nice guy. Who the fuck said I'm not? But when you
Forget
get angry,
about it. You're a fucking fugazi.
When
Right.
you get
Donnie
angry,
Brasco,
is
one
it
of my
hard for
favorite
you to
ones.
stop it when you get angry?
It depends on the day. It depends on the day. It also depends on how high I get too. So you know what I mean?
Were
You like to do drugs? Yeah.
There were three. So there were three cops that we were talking, two male and a female cop. So the female cop goes, "Why so high? What do you want in life?" And it's, I'm gonna say it. You told me I could say
Yeah, you can
anything. I
say
says,
it.
"What do I want? A lot of fucking money and the hottest fucking women." And she goes like this,
Okay.
right? But you know what's weird? Sometimes, depending on the girl, especially if I get along with her, if she's a little taller, I feel more comfortable with her than a girl my height. I don't know why. It's weird.
You know, what I thought was really interesting about you and what I like about you is that a lot of people, they get this viral fame.
Wait.
Go ahead. This guy, huh?
He got both of us though.
Yeah, he did.
You fool!
He did. Yeah.
He's a fool. He's very gullible.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I came across like a bit of an idiot there.
Yeah.
Didn't I?
Yeah, he got you.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, were you born yesterday, boy?
Yeah. It's like I was born at night, but not last night. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh boy. He loves it.
He's laughing.
At my expense. It's all. He loves it. It's
Type
all
of laughs we have around here.
all at my expense. This is terrible. Look at.
Could you guess what I have for breakfast today?
Oh my God. Not only are you defending your behavior, you're saying
Fuck yeah.
anybody that
And
thinks
no one's gonna fucking change it, ever.
right, anybody that thinks I'm the problem, why don't you take a look at the other people in this video?
Read the
why don't
book.
why don't you take a look at why
Right.
I'm the way that I am?
That's it. You know how many
Yeah.
women I dated where they claim that I'm not, they said that their man beat them up. And I'm like, why?
Right.
Why? You
Okay,
only
so-
get their side of the story.
So
You
a
don't
lot
wanna
of-
look
a
You're
lot
good.
saying it wasn't for no reason, probably.
Of course. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I mean,
Right.
if you didn't know a guy and he's a whack and a drunk, maybe
Sure.
he's in a bed. But one of my ex-landlords said her husband put her fucking head through the sheetrock. What the
Jesus.
fuck did you do? Why
Right,
did you
that's
tell
a-
me that?
Right.
So-
What did you saying? What did she do to make him do that?
Well,
Right.
we got along really well. I liked her a lot. But,
But
I mean,
a
I'm
lot of-
thinking like, hello,
You're
nobody
s-
does that.
You're saying
for
that
no
a lot
reason.
of women that are victims of spousal abuse, it's like, well, it's a two-way street, honey.
Of course it is.
I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. This is the latest update on your question. I was hanging out last night in the backseat of my friend's car and talking about business.
You can't play it.
Yeah, oh, this is November last year.
Romeo's hitting on a girl.
Puerto Rican. We were hanging out at the marina, right?
Right.
So this woman's walking the dog with the tongue out. I said, "Look, that's me when I'm horny." The whole fucking dog was rolling.
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
Did I
It's
tell
like
you?
this. It's like, right? Yeah.
It just came to me like, and it was a perfect.
You know, yeah.
Are we watching more of this? So when this was going on, you're gonna see it pan. Yeah, you're gonna see it pan quickly, and she's the bartender, and you're gonna see quickly she's giving somebody a drink, and she was loving it because I was ripping the fuck out of this
She
guy.
enjoyed seeing the boss get it.
So he said something, I don't remember what it was, and they're kind of laughing. You know, I'm like, wow, geez, that's funny. I knew Shamu could do a lot of tricks, but I didn't know it could talk too. The fucking ball was rolling.
I'll bet. Yeah, big Shamu is, Jim.
Fat.
So
The
fat.
whale.
The whale, blubber.
I had a black friend and an overweight Spanish friend arguing. This was hilarious.
That's not a shock, is it?
The Spanish.
Jim got one in.
The Spanish guy the fat guy goes to the black guy, you look like a zebra without the white stripes, right? So the guy pauses and the black guy goes, and you look like an elephant without a trunk. Dude, I fucking had a heart attack. Well, you guys are hilarious. And this is about 6 years ago, though.
People insulting each other is awesome.
You got to remember those gems, though.
Dude, this is great, man.
Yeah,
So, I basically just stop being so superficial.
Mm-hmm.
I've told women that the first thing I see is your face. That's the most important thing, and then of course she's got to have some kind of a nice sized chest. That's just my preference. But and if you're 60 pounds overweight, I don't care. I'm about 30,
as long
35.
As the chest is there.
Yeah, and a personality and things in common. That you need that. And some of these women that have didn't want to go back out with me all because I'm short, and they weren't even much taller than me. They were heavier than me. I'm like, who the fuck are you? You ain't no. If I was willing to totally accept you. Even if they weren't that big, which was
in the chest area.
Yeah, and they were heavier than me, and I'm not. They're like, "Oh, you're not attracted enough to me." I'm like, "Well, look at you.
You don't need a
You
perfect,
fat
perfect
fucking baboon. You look like a barrel."
Right. No, that's...
Did you say that to a girl?
Troy
Troy gets it,
yeah. Troy knows.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, you've been there. You know, he had his breasts done. He had his breast
he had
augmented.
augmentation.
He did have Troy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had
Yeah,
he
my
had
man
a-
boobs were getting a little big.
and a
so
breast
I
augmentation.
No, but I mean,
You
you
would've
look
liked him 6
fantastic.
months
I don't even
ago.
know why
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, and a rhinoplasty. He had a rhinoplasty. Yeah.
I had a deviated septum.
And let me
And-
guess the most obvious thing, obvious thing, a lobotomy.
Ah! He nailed you. He nailed
I'm
you.
just fucking with him.
nailed
Something
it.
about Mary in the movie. I was just fucking with
Love
him.
it. Love it.
Straight down
Love
the
it.
movie. She was a very, very nasty bitch.
Tell me.
Yeah, what happened?
We met online, and then she was like not gonna go out with me because of my height. And she's 5'1", right? So then she finally, this is like
And what's your height for the record?
5 feet.
5
So
feet.
now this is 11 o'clock at night before the date the next morning, right? So she's so adamant. She's like, "Oh, well, she lived in Flushing, and I lived in Medford.
Ah.
So that's a far ride. It's like
Yeah.
an hour." So
Yeah.
she's like, "All right, we'll be here at 11. I'll be waiting." It's okay, fine. I left the house around 9:30. Text her on the way, texting her nothing. I get out to the house. And I got early. I got there at 20 to 11. I was early. And I remember it was hot that day. I was dressed up and shit. She didn't get in touch with me till like 20 after 11. I'm like, she just woke up. And then now it's 11:45. Okay, I sorry. Now I do makeup. She texted me. I'm like,
Is that what she's talking about?
yeah, I do makeup.
Right.
Okay. She comes out to the car. How are you? I says, I swear to God, this is what I said to her. I said, are you fucking kidding me? I says, get in the fucking car. We're going to dinner. That's what I said to her. Then in January, we broke up for a week. I called this bitch back.
I see.
That's when I picked her up in Flushing, took her out to Bay Shore to eat. I want to go home now. It's cold. I says, we just agreed we're going to hang out all day. I took you out here for an hour to eat. I had another girlfriend. She forgot the name. You know, you guys should smoke before you hear this, of our planet.
Is it Earth? Is that the answer?
She forgot the name of our
She did.
I don't even remember how it came about. And I was like, you're kidding, right? And she's like, are you serious? I'm like, did your parents pay to have you fucking graduate high school?
Right.
Maybe
right.
she
It's
has.
public
Maybe
school,
she's
probably.
got dementia.
No, I didn't. No, I don't think so.
I watched the interview you did with News 12, and you were saying that you've made the conscious choice to live in your van.
Yes, I walked out from the landlord, and it was something new I wanted to try. It's not going to be forever.
Mhm.
It's
How
till
long
the
has it
end.
been?
A little over 2 months, and everyone's like has this idea in their head like it's so horrible. It's not. I've having the time. I've never been happier as far as how my life's going.
So
since
when
I
we
did
saw
that.
you in that bagel store,
Yeah.
that was you at your happiest point in life.
Doesn't
Right.
it get hot at night without air
No,
conditioning?
because it's a 2008 Talon Country Chrysler, so it's got tinted windows, so it diffuses the light.
Have you
The
gotten
heat
laid
a
in
lot.
that van?
Yeah.
You have.
You've had sex in the van?
Yeah, it's the
my
best.
guy.
Right? Van
That's
sex is
my
the
guy.
best.
I have a picture of who she is on my phone.
You do?
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
Are you seeing her regularly?
I show them. I have a bunch of them who I've had sex with. They're pretty good looking. So yeah.
I got in trouble one time. Someone asked me, a girl I was dating asked me, "What time do you want to meet?" And I wrapped a watch around my penis, and I said, "Dick o'clock." That's right.
Yo!
Yeah, and she started claiming sexual harassment. Can you believe that?
That's what I'm talking about. They're telling me all these naked photos now. I'm like,
Nice.
I didn't ask for this shit.
Nice.
They're just throwing out like frisbees. Remember Ebony Murphy? Excuse me, that's mine. Pussy's mine.
Right.
Then we did the stand up full in my pocket. Excuse me, the pussy's mine.
Yeah,
Right, right. Yeah. Jim, you remember that? You remember that? Hey,
Eddie Murphy's
that's
fucking
mine.
great.
So you want to just find a nice girl. You're not looking to fuck a bunch of different girls. You want to find a nice girl.
Until I find the right one, I want to fuck as many as I can.
I stand corrected.
Okay. Throw him off. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, what am I going to do? Be celibate until that? I may
Yeah.
never find the right
You don't
one.
need to be celibate.
No,
like, until you
absolutely.
meet
But
the
here's the
right
kicker:
girl. Yeah.
anybody, all they want to do is cheat. Well, hello, what do you do to us? It's a two-way. It goes both ways, ladies.
Right.
There are a lot of shitty men. I give you that.
Here's the thing
But,
about here's the thing about your bad behavior. You can justify it.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, it's
I
not.
appreciate that.
It's not unreasonable.
Yeah, I'm not just some homeless lunatic that's got severe mental problems.
No.
We all have problems.
You have a
but-
van.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
really
hate not
nice.
being able to store food in the van, or do you have a cooler?
I have a cool, and one guy I traded for marijuana. He gives me bags of marijuana. I give him fish.
You trade
Fish?
fish for weed. That's actually that's good.
Now that's a barter system, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, what are you fishing
Right?
for?
So you have
Fishing
to pay
weed.
for it. Yeah. Exactly. Do you want
Oh,
to? Do you
yeah.
want to hear me imitate the Iron Sheik?
More than anything.
That would be great.
I fuck his ass and make him humble. That fucking piece of shit, Hulk Hogan. He steal my coke. That fucking piece of shit. Fuck his ass and make him humble and break his back. Fuck you. I'm the one with the 10-inch cock.
That's great. That's really terrific. Yeah.
I
That's
studied
really
it
very
so
good.
much, man.
But what does
Psycho, he's
Pesci
loving
say?
Yeah,
it.
what is Pesci selling? You do sound like him naturally.
He thinks this is funny, huh? The fuck you looking at, you believe this prick? Hey, he asked me to christen his kid. I says, yeah, all right, you're 7,000. I charged him.
Yeah, that was good. I like that. I like that. That was good stuff. That was good stuff.
So you make your friends laugh.
Oh, I love making people. I people are coming up to bars saying I'm changing their life, and that's why I love my fans. I'll never charge them $1 for because the industry, I'm sure, will take care of that.
Sure.
I'm not going to charge my fans any money to ever meet me. You don't have to ask me for a photo. It's nonsense.
What if it's a convention?
What do you
That's
mean?
true. They have conventions where you go and people
do-
pay to meet you.
Yeah, you stand at a convention, sit at a table.
Again,
different.
that's something that will be left up to the people that handle the business. That's not
Yeah, I mean, I would talk to your
if it-
manager right now and say, like, let's charge for some pictures.
That's
and
up to him.
autographs, you know what
I
mean?
wouldn't, but that's up to him. As far as photos and all that shit, no, I'm not charging. If somebody throws one guy did this at the bar. He threw me $20, and I refused, and he goes, no, I says, all right. Throw
What's
him
a
some-
comedy song you wrote?
Oh, I wrote a bunch, but they were mostly sexually explicit. But one of them,
That's okay. That's fine.
The only thing I can remember, the one line is this: it was about instead of the Billy Joel Big Shot, it was about Obama. Why do you gotta be a big cock? Shit like that. Stuff like that. You
Not
know?
afraid to get political either.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Or instead of, do you really want to hurt me from Boy
Culture
George?
Club.
Do you really want to rape me?
Okay, that's
But I
tough,
didn't keep
yeah.
the fucking songs. I had like 8 of them stapled, and I had them for years, and I threw them out. Had I known I was going to be here today, I would have kept them. Are we allowed to tell jokes? It's
bet.
just
We
jokes.
prefer
or
Just
no?
jokes.
Whatever you want.
Even
As long as
a-
it's just jokes.
It's not meant for race. It's just funny. Can I
Sure.
say it or
Yeah,
no?
absolutely.
I'm not
You can
out to offend anybody.
But just
free
make a
form.
joke.
It's
Open
just
forum.
jokes.
Open forum.
I'm trying to think of the two, but okay. So, are you sure this is okay?
It's an open forum.
Okay. How are black people and slinkies alike?
Mm-hmm.
They're both useless, but they're fun to watch fall down the stairs.
Okay.
That's a rough one, Chris.
That's tough.
Now, you don't want
makes
people to get the wrong idea because you told a joke like this. So what would you say to people who said, hey, this guy's a racist or this guy
I'm
is...
not. I have black friends I hang out with at the marina.
I
I'm
see.
not racist, for God's sakes.
I mean, come
I think of at least 7 that just popped in my head that I used to see every day when I was unemployed fishing there.
Hey, remember when Romeo
know?
was in there, just kind of dancing in the back
Yes.
of the deli like that? Troy, can you pull up the video?
He's about an inch taller than me. He's got the biggest fucking swagger I've ever seen.
I
in
thought you
my
were going to
life.
say
Really?
cock.
He is fucking hilarious, man. Oh, that's why he's taking advantage of you. Did you see that at the end?
Yeah.
Yo, he was fucking up.
Yeah, look at him. He's flipping. You love it.
You look tickled.
Well, watch. He's gonna go suck it. watch.
He likes that.
Romeo, I love this guy. Look, watch.
Oh, he's dancing.
Holy shit, this guy's great.
The other table full of people didn't seem entertained.
They didn't get it. They didn't get it.
I was so focused, I might even
That's
see
their
that.
problem, right?
So what's next for Chris Morgan? Where can people keep up with
you
you?
play
Oh,
this with me?
he wants to see it again.
You love this.
Play
This
from the
is-
beginning. Play from the
From the beginning, Troy.
This is Jose. This is Chris's friend Jose.
Wait, hold on. Stop.
Backstory.
Stop. Before you play this,
Yes.
he told me a story. Like now he used to hang down there, and I didn't know him, but he knew me. He told me a story. I didn't know this. He goes, I had passed out in my car one day with a blunt hanging out, burning out of the window.
Right.
He goes, this is how he wanted to get to know me. He's like, the cops went by, looked at me, they looked at each other, went. He goes, that's crazy, motherfucker. He goes, that's something I would do. I'm like, are you serious? They didn't say nothing. It was burning. He goes, yeah, you fucking crazy fuck. But anyway, that's it.
So he basically saw you with you're just sitting there
'Cause I
kind
got
of hanging
so-
your hand out of your house.
Yeah, they probably looked it up. I got like 20 tickets. And like, fucking, I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're bullshit.
This guy.
Play,
And now
play,
here he
play,
is.
play.
Here he is leaning into your living room window, and he's got his Ernie puppet.
Play this shit.
Yeah.
I'm looking for pussy. Just because you're a tall motherfucker, you think your shit don't stink? Well, you want to know something? I can get pussy too. Look at me. I got a red nose. And my name is Chucky and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I love this motherfucker out there. What the fuck you laughing for? Is there any fish out there, motherfucker? Because I'm down to make soup.
This is how we live every day.
It's incredible.
Every day.
What
that's
a
how
party. What a party.
Fucking guy.
Now, did he write that or did he just improv that?
He's an improver.
Really?
Yo, you know what he did before this?
No.
He
Drugs?
whips out he'll put that's up.
Get out of jail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He pulls up and he'll just sit there and he whips out a megaphone and he was fucking with people.
What was he saying?
No.
It was, and then another friend of mine, there was a couple hot chick on the beach. I says, yo, go down there, roll the windows down and blast porno music. And they started laughing. Another time, you know that many uses of the word fuck? You know that?
Oh, yeah.
You know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, blast that at the beach. People were like, one guy comes up and goes, what radio station is that? It's not a radio, it's fucking YouTube. They're loving it.
Yeah. Welcome to 2019, dickhead.
But we started pulling the most erratic shit down at that marina like 2 weeks before we met Anthony and all them. This is how we were living every
You guys
fucking
like
day.
to go, it's
Laughing
like a
our
party
asses
everywhere. It's
off.
a party everywhere. pretty
Yeah,
much.
and there's a ton of my friends, tons of them doing wacky shit like this.
Want more Jim and Sam? Catch up with full episodes and interviews from celebrity guests anytime on demand using the SiriusXM app.